Part 7 of When Your Psycho Ex Came Back and Threatened You to Leave Your Husband. Author point of view. Max, you okay, Mr. Kim? He asked Taehyung, whose eyes were not moving from you. His mind repeating every incident happened in past few days. Our baby, Taehyung. His chest constricted as he rubbed it with his hand. Max, Mr. Kim. He looked at Max. Are you sure what you said? Is Yan my wife? He made Max. Huh? I don't understand. He looked more confused when Taehyung held his hand. Mr. Max, listen to me carefully. I had an accident a few days ago. You must have heard it on news. I lost my memory in that accident. You called the waiter. Jan, can I get a fresh juice? Waiter, no ma'am. Sir strictly warned us to not give you anything other than what he told. You pouted sadly. Jan, it's just a glass of juice. You can give it, waiter, not without his permission. While huffing, you looked around to find Taehyung. You saw him with Max, and your breath hitched. You stepped down in trance. You felt like you were living in a dream and it will break now, but you did not want to wake up. You wanted to live this dream more, where Taehyung loves you. When you approached Taehyung, Max was already gone. Yan, Taehyung, his eyes met with yours and they were different. The moment you two shared earlier in the darkness was not there, or maybe you missed to see it. Does he remember everything? Will he again hate you? Jan, what was he saying? Jan, his thick, deep voice raised your heartbeat. We are leaving. Jan, huh? Why? Wrapping his arm around you, he started walking, and you had to move along. During the whole ride, he did not say a word, and you had no courage to ask him. He brought you back to office, your heart thudding wildly. What will he do? Sit down, he commanded, and you obeyed. He went inside the bathroom, and you inhaled a large breath. Jan, should I call Max? You took out your phone, and he came back. His face was wet, and coat was removed. He crouched down near you, and slipped out the phone from your hand. He held your hands that were placed in your lap. On Jan, only I know how I am holding myself back. That pinned the organ in your chest. I will ask you questions and you will answer. Can you? You nodded. Is Jungkook your husband? Your brain stopped braining. He waited. Yan, Taehyung, what did Max? Answer the question, Yan. His eyes were telling that he was at the verge. Yan, no. He closed his eyes and then opened them. Were we two ever married? So he did not get memory back, but Max must have told him enough. Yan, Taehyung, why are you asking this? He slightly squeezed your hands, his eyes turning red as he was controlling his tears. He wanted to cry loudly. Yan, I want to go home. Da, you tell me now or I will myself. Yan, Taehyung, he gasped his name. Were we ever married? You nodded, and a long tear slipped from the corner of his eye. Da, you are still my wife, right? You sobbed. Yan, yes. He gulped the knot in his throat and stood tall. He looked tired and exhausted. What is happening here? You are my wife, then why you are living with him? His voice raised a little. You also stood. Yan, because you were about to give me divorce. What? Divorce? Will you tell me, Yan, what happened? You rubbed your tears. Yan, I cheated on your back. You caught me and decided to divorce me. But before that, the accident happened and you forgot everything. He was standing like a dead person. You said all that in one go. That broke him in million pieces. You stopped near him. Yan, I will send the divorce papers. You sign them and it will be over. You were leaving the room and he leaned against the wall. He spent the whole night in office, and next morning, the first thing he received was the paper sent by you. No, a film playing in his mind. You being uncomfortable with Jungkook. The marks you had. She did not cheat on me. Never. The frustration for not remembering anything was killing him. Was I such a fool that I wanted to divorce her? Our baby Tehag. You cried, echoed in his head, and he left his office. He was driving fast. All night he had called many people to get information about Jungkook. We were married. We were having a baby. How can I think of leaving you? No. His mind was not working, and he was taking dangerous turns. Suddenly, flashbacks started hitting him. He was losing the control on steering. His phone started ringing, but his head was hurting badly. Avoiding a huge vehicle, he took a turn and stopped the car. He was breathing fast while sweating profusely. Opening the car door, he fell outside, trying to normalize his senses. His heart about to burst due to sudden emerge of all memories to his head. Crawling back to car, he drank water from the bottle and fell it over himself. His all past life, the happy moments with you, you asking for the pictures with Jungkook, last fight. I cheated on you, no. He cried out. His phone again started ringing and he answered the call. Speak, man. Sir, Jungkook is a psychopath. He was sent to jail by his ex-girlfriend Miss Yan. He had nature and he is out these days, but he is not rated for his issues. You being living with him alerted him. He hurriedly settled himself in the seat. Where is he living these days? Man, at a mansion. I am sending you the location. The pictures and your fare, everything started making sense. Oh no, I am sorry, my princess, I am so sorry. He started driving once he received the location. I am coming, just wait a little. JK, why you did not go to office? He asked while having breakfast. And you were just lost somewhere. Jan, I had sent the papers to him. He will sign them. JK, what, really? Leaving his place, he happily went to kitchen cabinets and brought a bottle. It's a party time, my rose. You sighed and stood to leave. JK, hey, wait. He came in your way and poured in a glass. JK, enjoy with me. He gave it to you, Jan. I cannot drink this Jungkook. JK, come on, be my old and obey. Jan, no. His tongue poking his inner cheek. You wriggled when he grabbed and your lips pouted. Jungkook, come on. A single sip will not hurt. Before the glass could touch your lips, you pushed it and it fell on the floor. JK, seriously, you have become so feisty and wild. I like it. We can play this way too. You tried to go away, but you back. Yan, what's with you, Jungkook? I am doing as you said. Jungkook, you think I will let you give to his child? Your eyes spread in fear as you shake your head. Yan, you said you will not hurt. Jungkook, I lied. His love was paralyzing your senses. JK, we will get married and I can leave the country under your name and then we will live happily like before. Jan, you psycho, you yelled and that word triggered him. JK, don't be like this. JK, want me to drag you up to the stairs to our room in an aquarium, huh? You were flashing your hands to cut out of his clutches. JK, wait, we have one here too. He straightened you and pulled you in the lounge. Yan, don't be so cruel, Jungkook. This child is innocent, please. Jungkook, but that is not mine. Your arm got free when something was hit on Jungkook's head, and the impact made him fall back. You looked at the person standing at a distance. Jan Teham. He was standing with eyes, his hair wet and the shirts too. He looked Ryun holding the last thread. JK, you, what do you want? I want you dead, but not so easily. You never heard him so dark. He was trying to Jungkook like that. To be continued. Hey sweeties, finally remembers everything. Thanks for watching and love you all.